Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata here, and today I'm a little bit chubby. Don't know why, just stuff happens. And today I am going to be showing you a video on different types of Spider-Man suits, and where I got them, and how much they cost, and how I will rank them, and the company who made them. So, I have 7 different suits on the side right here. They're hanging off my desk. And one of these suits you haven't seen yet, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of a sneak peek to it. But it's just, you know, again, showing you guys different places on who made them, how much it was, and what I ranked them at. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Technically 6 different companies made these, but one of them I kind of made my own. So it's kind of homemade, but I just wanted to show it off. It's not done yet, but it will be getting a video in the future sometime. So the first suit that I want to show off is this DIY Iron Spider suit that I made. I actually made it out of a morph suit that I got for $10. Like, that's crazy. And even though it's a little low, whenever I put the suit on, it kind of, like, rises up. Then again, it's, like, a little bit lower on the chest in the comic books. So I guess it's a little bit accurate, but I made this with only a $10 morph suit and a bottle of golden puffy paint. This stuff cost about $4, and the suit itself was $10. So I spent a total of, I used a lot of bottles of golden puffy paint. But all this alone just took 1 bottle, so I want to say it's probably about a $14 suit. I had to use like 2 or 3 bottles in order to make this whole suit, so it's $4 a bottle, so 18. About a $30 suit. $10 suit, but 4 bottles of 4 bottles of this, and I painted it everywhere. I painted at the feet, the hands, the arms, the back, the front. I'm still working on lenses for now. I just have these regular sunglasses lenses hot glued into it. They look a little ugly, but I'm gonna be changing them out. These are just, you know, to test and see how it stay on, and it's still on pretty good. But yeah, this is my first. This is the first suit that I showed on, you know, this video, and it is. I'm gonna have to. I mean, it's not fair that, you know, I rank it because I'm gonna sound narcissistic, but I give this a honestly, I give it a 6 out of 10. I mean, I know that's I mean, I know I'm the one that made it, but that's just my ranking to it, because I made it made the spider too long at the bottom, and it just looks crazy. But it's my own suit, made it my own. All right, next up is one of my eBay suits. Now, I have a lot of suits from eBay, but if I had to choose all of them, what I think was the better looking one, I'd have to choose the Stark suit. Technically, the person on eBay did not make this. They actually bought a whole bunch of them from a company from China. I'm not exactly sure what company made it. I haven't done my homework on that, but this is a better looking suit. I mean, they mass-produced the heck out of these, and they don't pay attention to the stitching that well, because look at that. That's not even close to being touched. I'm probably going to be getting a better Stark suit in the future, but for now, this eBay suit will do. This is actually a new one, because if you guys didn't know, I actually painted on this spider on another suit, but I actually got this suit sent to me by mistake. I was ordering a cheap-looking Raimi suit to replace the one that my very first Spider-Man suit, but they sent me this one. But it's okay that they did that. I mean, this one looks a little bit better. Not really much going on. It fits my body pretty good, except the gloves are a little tight. Gloves are a little tight, and if you're not careful, like if you like pull it on too fast or anything, it's gonna rip and it's gonna suck. Stitches will rip. I fixed the one on my old one, but still, you gotta be careful with it. Mask is decent. Not really the best. The stitching is horrible on, you know, like the back and the, you know, going to the front. They don't even line up at all. And they with every other Spider-Man suit that they had, they just use the same same webbing. And it's not even, I mean, it's the same webbing on the suit, but it's not really the correct looking one, you know, compared to the movies. They have, like, not even a centimeter space between all the, you know, all the webbing. But it is what it is. They have this little leather piece on here and, you know, mesh eyes. So, you know, I got this for about $20, so you get what you paid for. Get what you paid for, guys. Spider-Man suits may be expensive, but if it's expensive, that means it'll look pretty good. If I were to rank this, I would probably give it a 5 out of 10, because it just looks... it's crappy. So the next suit that I'm going to be showing is actually one that I did buy from eBay, but this one is actually made by 2 companies. It was actually made by both Marvel and Disguise, so this is an officially licensed Marvel suit. And this is the Ultimate Spider-Man Party Suit. This one's actually really good. I'm just, you know, happy that it looks very close to the Spider-Man comic books. It's very stretchy, and it doesn't fade. It doesn't fade as badly. It's a little tight on my body because the head's connected. You don't have an option to, you know, have it cut off. It has to be attached. And it gets a little hard to breathe, and it's, like, squished up your face, but that's probably because I ordered a large instead of an extra large, but it was the only one they had. Got a back spider with the zipper on it, and it's easy to get into. I mean, it's kind of stretchy in a few ways, but at the same time, it's kind of tight, especially with the headpiece on. Probably should get a face shell and, you know, stop that from hurting my face so much. My main complaint about the suit is you can barely see out the eyes. Look, it's all one material. I know back then they used to have these same suits with different looks, but at least they actually had see-through eyepieces. That's, you know, not part of the same fabric. Like, they actually have mesh on the eyes to where you can actually see. You can barely see out of this. Although it looks good. It looks really good. Got, you know, feet attached and hands attached. That's different from Marvel's official suits. Like, they don't come with feet or hands most of the time. At least the old suits didn't, but this, I paid $30 for this, and to give it a score, I'd have to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Taking off 3 points because the eyes and how tight it is, but that's my fault. I didn't mean to let that fall. Alright, so this next suit I got from Etsy. And I don't normally buy from Etsy a lot because everything on there is kind of expensive. But they had this on sale, and I couldn't say no to it. So this suit is the Night Monkey suit. Night Monkey is the name Ned gave Peter whenever they were in Europe. Because they didn't want to give out his, you know, identity or, you know, that it's actually Spider-Man, but Spider-Man's, like, the European version of Spider-Man. Everything's pretty much two-dimensional. In the movie, the suit comes in different parts, but with this, it's all printed on the same fabric, and it's all just, you know, one piece. And mask is separate, and it does have a zipper on the back, like the rest of my suits. I don't ever get a U-zipper because I'm afraid I'm going to get stuck in it and rip it. The lenses are super heavy on this mask. These are actually plastic lenses on here. They're kind of heavy whenever you hold it. And they will fall and they will crack, you know, if you're not careful. But this actually doesn't look too terrible. I mean, I wish it would come in separate parts, but some parts look better than the other. But this is a pretty decent suit. Kind of bothers me that there's a printed on zipper on there. I mean, I get it, they're trying to be accurate with the movie, but that just doesn't look right. Like, it looks weird to me. Try and get the mask back through this hole. So one cool thing is that they actually have fingerless gloves on here. So you can actually, you know, be able to use your phone and whatnot. I mean, you won't be able to hold it anywhere except for a backpack, and there's no pockets on here, but you can do that with your phone. And it's very detailed, though. Very, very detailed, with a bunch of printed areas and designs. Like you can see the straps, you can see the arm parts, you know, the elbow pieces, the belt, the zipper, you know, where everything else is connected. Yeah, I'm not really very fond of the suit, but I wanted this suit in my collection. I'll probably get a better looking one in the future that's actually, you know, able to be connected, not in one piece, but through different parts. But I'm gonna have to give this suit a 5 out of 10. I mean, it's cool that it's got plastic eyes. I mean, I wish they would go up like the movie, but they don't. Like I said, it's just one piece. So 5 out of 10. It's not beautiful, but it works. Alright, so next up we have Amazon, and this suit was probably my favorite suit for a little bit, and this is the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. So, this suit, I was actually really surprised how well it looked on Amazon. Like, it looked exactly like the picture, and they even showed, you know, this on the picture. These aren't the right lenses, but I don't care. Like, this suit actually looks like the actual movie, you know, minus those, but look at that. It actually looks custom designed, and it's just awesome. And they have this little V-neck part. This is on a lot of Spider-Man Amazon suits, but I'm actually gonna make an exception, because whenever Andrew Garfield has the mask off during the film, he has like you know, missing V part right there. So I guess that's supposed to give the illusion that's where the mask stops at. It's where the neck stops. Like, it's like some kind of collar looking thing. But honestly, I really like this suit. Looks like it has sweat stains. Oh no, it's the design. Sorry. Yeah, it's supposed to look kind of messy and unfinished, because Peter made this suit very quick, and it honestly looks realistic. Like, if anybody were to make a Spider-Man suit, you know, in a quick time, I think it would look just like this, because, you know, he doesn't have much stuff, and it actually shows him making it in the movie. Not really a whole lot of other things. It has details in the gloves to where you can see where he can be able to stick to the wall and whatnot. And it doesn't have his web shooters, because they didn't have that, you know, design. But I think it looks fantastic. Spider on the back's pretty good. Spider on the front. Sock designs, love it. I just love how they have the little octagons on there. Probably one of the better parts. Like I said, it's got the wrong lenses. It's got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 lenses instead of Amazing Spider-Man 1. But I'm probably going to be getting a different suit, because I don't trust myself to change these out. I'm afraid I might ruin the fabric. I'll show you exactly why you shouldn't later on. If I were to rank this, I would give it an 8 out of 10. But now we're going to be moving on to our second to last suit. The next suit I'm going to be showing is one from AliExpress. This is one that I just got recently. I'm getting a whole bunch of suits from there. And a lot of people say don't shop from AliExpress, but that is partly true. But what you should do beforehand, make sure you read reviews about it first, because people can send in photos and you know, talk about it. And you know, that's probably one of the fair things you should do about AliExpress. It's a really good website and really great place to shop. I personally love it. But yeah, this is a new suit that I just got from there, and I ordered a few others, but this one I've been waiting for the most, because I've been keeping my eye on it for 6 months, and that suit is the 1977 Nicholas Hammond suit. I just released a video of this, and I just absolutely love it. I love it. Sorry, did I say 1960s, or did I say 1970s? Well, the 1977 Nicholas Hammond / Japanese Spider-Man suit. So this looks like it jumped right out of the TV. Like, I didn't really watch a whole lot of the 70s series. I just watched, like, bits and pieces of it on YouTube, but I just think it's perfect. Sorry, I keep seeing a little bit of lint or something right here. I gotta clean this suit off. But I just absolutely love it. It's vintage, it's perfect, and it looks exactly how it does on the TV show. Here's the feet part, and look at the hands. They even have the weird looking spiral on the hands. I love it. And the back spider's kind of weird, but it's the 70s, and they had to make what they use, and they actually had a zipper up here, but it kind of looks like it was also the zipper was glued on with hot glue or something. Like, the suit looks like it was more glued than anything. I guess people couldn't really sew too good back then. But here's the mask, and this is actually, what they actually labeled it as is the Japanese Spider-Man mask. So it's going to have these eyes, but the Nicholas Hammond version had the same eyes, but he had, like, round pieces on it. But, and, even though these look slant, I guess you can call these the Stark suit eyes, because they actually are the Stark suit. I guess Japanese eyes are a little bit squintier, and, like, one has, like, a raised eyelid up. But still, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I've been wanting the suit forever. Now, not all AliExpress suits are amazing, but this one, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 because this is exactly what I wanted, and it looks exactly how the picture did, and it had a review on it. And I did leave a review, so if you want that suit, if you find it, you'll see my review on it, so you know you can trust it. Still, I'm just more in love with the spider. So yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 suit for me. Alright, last suit. This is a custom-made suit that I got from Print Costume, and I'm a little upset because I wear this at work for a kid's workshop. And if you guys know about it, I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, show it first. So the last suit on here, the Print Costume suit, is my DIY Home Depot Spider-Man suit, or as I call it, the Safety Spider, because I work at Home Depot, and I brought this to work to show them, you know, my appreciation for the company, and, you know, thanking them for taking me in during the hard time of the pandemic, and this is like a gift for them and something for me to, you know, collect. And I actually bought a suit pattern of the 1994 Spider-Man series, and I photoshopped the colors by making the red orange and the blue into this tannish goldish looking color, and I actually took off the spider on there and actually drew my own, and I put in a HD 2915 because that's our store number, 2915. I didn't really mess with the back because I just, you know, didn't think it was necessary, but still, this is something that I was shocked by. Now, you might realize it doesn't have a mask, but let me show you why. So here's the mask, and a little bit of a backstory. I have to wear glasses. If I don't, I can't see. So I had to wear it under my suit, and it worked for the first time, but the second time, my glasses poked a hole in it, and, yeah, I had to take it out. This is all the remaining pieces to it, of the mask. It, happened right, here on the suit, and, yeah, it had a hole in it, and I had to rip it out because it got bigger. Oh wait, here's one that's still kind of intact. As you can see, it's still the same shape. All I gotta do is just find material that's close to this and just, you know, glue it back in. I can do it. I'll have to get foam to, you know, put on here, because I know if I hot glue it back in here, you'll see glue, so I'll have to cut out foam the size of the lenses and just glue it back in. But yeah, you can see there's spare fabric in here, and you can tell, you know, they cut the eye where they cut the eye holes at. But still, like, this was, you know, very sad because I spent $96 on the suit, but still, I really like how they did. Print Costume is a company in China, and they work really hard in making their suits. Like, they make sure every single stitch is correct, and they give you exactly what you asked for in the order. Like, you can have, you know, zippers on any part of the body, like the arms, the legs, the crotch area. I know it's gross. But they, you know, they also give the option of, you know, back zipper with either a U-zipper or a straight zipper. And like I said, I prefer straight zipper because I'm afraid I'm going to get stuck in the suit and it'll rip on me if I try to take it off. But yeah, you can also have, you know, zipper on the mask, but I didn't put that because I forgot about it. But yeah, you send them, you know, a link through Google Drive of a suit pattern that you have, and you just give it to them and tell them what you want, and they'll, you know, make a suit. It's great. So, this isn't really based off anything except my own design, so it's kind of hard to give it a score, but I have to give it a, gonna sound a little biased, but 10 out of 10, because they give exactly what you want. Like, they don't screw up, and they work really hard to make these. Even the stitching, like, all the webbing is exactly where it should be, and there's just, it's awesome. I mean, they're a little bit off on the mask, but it's kind of hard to, you know, do the masks sometimes. But yeah, I'm happy with it, and that's 96 bucks ever. Just gotta replace this part. By the way, if you're asking why I have a mannequin on a stick, it's just so I can display stuff easy, and like if I'm working on like cosplays or anything, it's just, you know, easy to work on than using my own head, because it's just, you know, funny. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna stick with 10 out of 10. Okay, so if I were to rank these suits from worst to best, I would say, let's see, for 7th place, I'm gonna have to give it to the eBay suit, because, you know, I mean, it's nobody's fault, but like the guys who make these just mass produce these, and sometimes they don't pay attention to how the stitching is, and it's just your standard, you know, costume design. Like, they mass produce these, like they probably make like 1,000 of them in an hour. Nobody's at fault, but it's just the way it looks. Alright. Let's go up. There it is. Alright, for 5th place, I'm gonna have to give it to my homemade suit, because it's homemade, and it looks a little crappy in a few places. Like right here, you can see I have a bit of, and you can't really see it too well, but accidentally got a little bit of puffy paint on that area, and once you put puffy paint on something, it's there forever. So that's 5th place. 4th place, I'm gonna have to give it to Night Monkey. I mean, it's really detailed. It's just everything's on one piece and it just looks ugly in a few places. Alright, 4th place, I'm gonna have to give it to the Marvel suit. It looks really great, the stitching's perfect, but it's just that it's really hard to see and it's really tight on my face and it hurts. Alright, now we're on the final 3 places. So for 3rd place, gonna have to give it to Amazon. Amazon does decent jobs, but they have this V-neck part that I really can't stand most of the time, even though it's part of, like in the movie, it just looks weird with, you know, with it. I mean, the mask isn't long enough to reach it, and it just looks weird. And I don't like the eyepieces that well. I mean, they don't look like the movie version, but it's still a great suit, though. Alright. Now for the hardest choice. The suit that's in 2nd place and the suit that's in 1st place will have to be... The suit that's in 2nd place is the AliExpress suit. They may look great, but sometimes you don't really have a whole lot of options whenever you get your suits. I mean, you can get your head detached or detached or attached, or, you know, I guess you can't really choose from the zippers, but sometimes their suits can be a little, like, a little weird, weirdly made, and, you know, you don't get to choose stuff. But for 1st place, I'm gonna have to give it the print costume. Yeah, the lenses on the mask ripped, but that's not exactly their fault. It's my fault for being blind. Don't stay too close to the TV, guys. I did that when I was a kid, and now my eyes are really screwed up. I can wear contacts, but, like, I don't have them now, but, yeah. Don't stay too close to the TV or a computer. But I'm going to have to give it first place to the print costume, because they have a whole lot of options, and you can get your own custom suit made. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have any suggestions on what other stuff I should review, let me know in the comments below. So thank you all so much for watching. It's been your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata, and I'll be seeing you webheads later. Peace out.